This is nothing but that sports talk. Were you ahead of the game?
Hey Chelsea, this is Rafi Cluzon with Nothing But That Sports Talk. I just want to ask you, what are your impressions about Asia Wilson's career prior to joining the team?
It's been great. I hated playing against her. I tried to one time when we were switching, and I was like, she's gonna go left. She's gonna go left. Sat on the left hand, she faked me, and then she still finished left. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be a part of that, to be able to, hopefully on some moments she doesn't have to work as hard to score the basketball. And hopefully I'll help with that. I'm excited to be in South Carolina. Asked about her statue and being here. I'm gonna drive past that. Hopefully I can take a picture in front of that. That's a big deal. I don't know what people have been saying, but that's a big and that's a huge deal, especially how young she is, and to have a statue outside of somewhere, anywhere is amazing. So I've already been joking with her a lot and a lot of communication with her. So I'm excited to finally be able to play with her in the Aces jersey.
Hey, since we're in Black History Month, I want you to name one WNBA player currently that inspires you to be the player you are today.
One current player. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. That's tough. I wouldn't say a current player inspires me to be the player that I am. I mean, I think in general, you see what players, vets have done in this league and the impact that they've and mark that they've left on this league. And I think as a player in this league, you just aspire to do the same thing.
Hey, this is Rafiq Cluzon from Nothing But That Sports Talk. I covered not just Liberty, but the Aces and a few other teams. I just wanted to ask you, how do you plan to contribute to the Liberty rebuilding process?
To just come in and, like I said, just continue to get better as a player myself, and then just help those around me. I do bring that veteran experience, so to just continue to push myself, push everyone else, just be a voice, lead by example, and just, be whatever it is that the team needs me to be.
Hey, so how have you been able to prepare for the upcoming season up until this point? Yeah.
I'm playing overseas in Prague right now. It's been up and down over here. A lot of uncertainty with when games are, with all the COVID regulations and changes. But definitely been getting into the gym, trying to stay in shape and stay ready for this season.
Yeah, why don't you talk about, for you as a player, what's the difference between playing the WNBA and playing overseas?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
The difference, I think, is just per club, because my experience up till now have varied tremendously, from resources to the quality of the teams, quality of the leagues. But playing for Fenerbahce is honestly as close to playing in the WNBA as I've been. I feel like we have, the staff resources with the trainers and the strength and conditioning coaches. We have a full coaching staff where everyone has the same responsibilities as they do in the WNBA. And we're also playing in EuroLeague. So EuroLeague, if you aren't familiar with it, is probably as equal to the WNBA as it gets overseas. You have some of the best WNBA players and the best, European players playing in one league. So the competition is really good. And, that's where there are some similarities, but you can play in some countries or for some clubs that don't have the money or the resources to provide that environment. So it's hard being away from home. There's some language barriers, some of the obvious stuff that you can expect, but it really just depends on the club that you play for.